Today we're going to be going over 10 Porsches Driving Empire needs to license, but before we do that, make sure to subscribe and drop a like in this video. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, as you guys know, Driving Empire recently licensed these two Porsches last week. This one right here, the 911 Turbo 50th Anniversary Edition, I believe, and this is the original Porsche 911 Turbo, which looks really nice. And they also have 4 more coming this week. They have the Porsche 911 GT3 RS, some kind of Porsche 911 right here. I don't know which one it is, but we can make some speculation on that. And then over there, we can see we have the Porsche 918 Spider coming this week. And we also have the Porsche GT2 RS coming this week. But I still have 10 more in mind that I think they need the license, so let's start going over that list. Alright, now this first car I have on this list is something I'm sure a ton of you guys would agree with, and that is having the Porsche Carrera GT added to Driving Empire. A lot of you guys might love the Porsche Carrera GT. It's very well known. I believe it's a V10 Porsche. I think it might actually be the only V10 Porsche ever. I mean, I'm sure there's been more than it, but still, I don't think I know of any other V10 Porsche. That's really cool to me, though. So I don't really know why they wouldn't add it, besides the fact that it's an older car, but I mean, they're adding the Porsche 918, so I don't know why they wouldn't add the Porsche Carrera GT. I think it's honestly a pretty historical and important Porsche to have in the game, but that's like, is that a hypercar or a supercar? I would consider it maybe like borderline hypercar, so like that's a Porsche hypercar we could have in the game. But what about some of the other Porsches? Well, I actually have some in mind. Now, one of them, I don't know if everyone would agree with, it's an electric one, and that's having the Porsche Taycan in the game. It's the electric sedan. Now, I know it's an electric car, but hear me out. That's probably one of the coolest electric cars, if not the coolest electric car out right now. I know people don't like electric cars, but I mean, I think the design is beautiful in that car. While it might be electric, I still think it deserves, you know, a fair chance of being licensed. I think it should get added in the game. I think that would be really cool just because of how good the car looks. Okay, brace yourselves because I'm about to have to go over 5 Porsche 911 models since, you know, that's most of what they produce. So, let's start off with the first 911. I want them to add the 2016 GT3 RS. Now, we're getting the brand new GT3 RS, but I personally love the 2016 GT3 RS. I feel like, you know, we're already getting the GT2 RS, which is similar, but it could be nice, you know, just to get it as an option, the 2016 GT3 RS. I think that is a really, really cool looking Porsche, and honestly, it's probably my second favorite version of the GT3 RS. Of course, I like the new one most, but I definitely think that's a good option to have. The next one I want is the 911 RSR. This is like the race car. We had it in the game. It actually was the rarest car for a period of time. But I think that is a super cool version in the 911 that we should definitely see them add into the game. I mean, maybe it could be like a Robux only option. I know you guys don't like that usually. But, I mean, hear me out. It could be, like, it could make sense as either a limited car or like a Robux car or an event car because it's more like a special edition rather than like one of the normal cars that I've been going over so far. Now the next one I would like is the new Porsche GT3. I know we're already getting the GT3 RS, but I think the new Porsche GT3 is also a really, really cool looking Porsche. I like the spoiler design on it. I love the blue color that it came in originally with the yellow calipers too. You'll see the photo of the spec. It is drop dead gorgeous, I think. That is such a stunning car. And honestly, I think that would fit in really well in Driving Empire. I even have the spec on this car right now. That's how much I love that car. I would love for them to have that. Honestly, that is just such a great looking car. Everything from the front end of it to the spoiler, it just looks amazing on that Porsche. But another 911 I want, the 911 Dakar. As CarterDaCar myself, I think I should get the 911 Dakar, you know, CarterDaCar in Dakar. I feel like that would be really, really cool. So yeah, we definitely need the off-road Porsche 911 Dakar. That could be really, really nice. By the way, it has nothing to do with my name. Different ways of spelling too. I just think it rhymes kind of well, or well, it's basically the same thing. Anyways, what do we got next? The 911 convertible. Okay, so this one, I don't know if you guys know the version I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the one with the glass on the back. I'm talking about the one where it's like a complete convertible. I think that looks really good with the top down. Definitely fits the vibe of Driving Empire. I could see them adding that. It makes some sense to me. I think that would look really good. Let me know what you think about all the 911 models I just went over. Geez, there's 5 that I want added. But now we got 3 more cars to go over. Okay, so almost all the cars I've gone over on this list, besides one, are 2-door sports cars. So I think we need to throw a bit of variety in here. Let's get the Porsche Cayenne, the SUV, maybe like the sportiest version of it. I think it's a pretty sporty looking SUV. We could definitely, have it in game to compete with the Lamborghini Urus that's already in the game. Because, all we have for SUVs right now is the Urus and the Audi SUV. These are like the only 2 licensed SUVs, I believe. Or wait, no, this isn't even the SUV. My bad. Y'all are gonna flame me in the comments for that. This one's the SUV. These are the only 2 SUVs we have right now. So I think the Porsche could definitely, be a nice addition to the game. Similar name to the Cayenne, but not the same car. The Porsche Cayman, very different. It's like the little brother to the Porsche 911. Maybe it's like a cheaper licensed car in game, obviously, the Porsche 911 base model car, when they get that in the dealership, I think it's coming, that probably would be pretty affordable. But for maybe like a starter car in the game or something even more affordable, the Porsche Cayman could be a really great option for them to have in the dealership. But what about for the people who like the sportier edition, the Porsche Cayman GT4 RS? Now, that's the final car on this list. The Porsche Cayman GT4S, another phenomenal looking car. Love that thing with the Y-Stack package, the carbon on the hood, the wheel design, everything about that car would be stunning in Driving Empire. So, those are all the Porsches I think we need to see licensed in Driving Empire. Let me know if you have any others that I missed. Let me know if you agree and stuff. But yeah, that's everything for today's video. I truly hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like. I would truly appreciate it. Subscribe, ring that notification bell so you never miss another upload. Check out the video on screen here. YouTube thinks you'll like it, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.